healthier lifestyle into our community is front and center on today's Meals in a Rush menu. Tanya Rush is cooking things up with a mix of winter Italian vegetables. Looks good.
It is, and it smells so delicious with these fresh veggies. And you know, when you think of the word snap, you don't think about food, but that is about to change. We have two special guests for Meals in a Rush because the word snap is something new to Denver Human Services and also the entire community. And here with us, we have Andrea Albo with SNAP, and also we have Bridget McDonald. First of all, SNAP, we think of snapping, but it's different. What does it stand for?
Yeah, so SNAP is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's traditionally known as food stamps, and SNAP into Health is a program where Denver Human Services has partnered with a variety of local community agencies to bring access to nutritious food and health care to neighborhoods that need it the most.
And why, you know, people think there's a lot of services out there, so why something like this?
What we're trying to do is accelerate the process by which people apply for cash, food, and medical assistance. We want to bring the process to them so that they don't have to come into our offices, and we want to be able to provide a wraparound service delivery approach like local farmers, market access, and free cooking classes to community.
And this is through something we need to point out, CSU Extensions.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And people, I was telling the ladies, you know, growing up in Wyoming on the farm where my cooking Meals in a Rush, we use the extension office all the time. People forget about it. We used to go for tips in the canning, I remember. We had different bugs in our garden, and they really do help. And I was telling them, like, it's not just about Google anymore. You have CSU Extensions, which are great.
Right.
What are we making here today?
So we selected Winter Italian Vegetables recipe. It comes out of the Being Active Eating Healthy cookbook that our partner CSU offers. So Bridget is going to help us learn this recipe and be able to teach us how we can use and make the most of what we have in a healthy way.
And creative ways, too. That's what I love about cooking. It doesn't have to be, people oftentimes get scared, but have fun. Add things. Take things away, you know?
Exactly.
So it's an Italian winter
Vegetable.
vegetable.
This is one of the really inexpensive and easy recipes we have in our cooking classes. Today we've got some zucchini, cauliflower, broccoli, celery, and onions, as well as some tomatoes. It's really important to add a lot of colorful vegetables to your dishes. It not only adds visual appeal to the dish, but it also adds a variety of different vitamins and minerals.
And you have, okay, so kind of take us through here. Of course, we have pre-cooked pasta.
Yep, a great way for moms who are looking for quick and easy dinners. Do the pasta cooking on a weekend when you have a little extra time. And then what we would do is we would simply just steam all the vegetables for about 5 minutes until the colors get nice and bright and the tenderness is to your desired.
Not too much, though, because that's when you steam or boil, that's when the nutrients.
That's right. So we would just steam these in about a cup of water for all these vegetables, and again, short period of time to retain all those nutrients. And again, we picked certain vegetables for this recipe, but don't be afraid to let your kids pick vegetables they would like in the recipe.
Get them involved in the kitchen. I always say that. Have fun as a family. So you have the vegetables, the pasta, and then you have a few other items there.
Yep. So after the vegetables have steamed, we'd go ahead and then add in an 8-ounce container of tomato sauce, and then about 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Kind of let that simmer for a little bit and let the flavors blend. And then you would just go ahead and put that over your pre-cooked pasta. And today we've got spiral pasta, but whole wheat.
Yes.
So we get plenty of fiber. But again, be creative. Have your kids pick different fun shapes of pastas they may like, and that'll encourage them to eat the dish.
Have you seen all the different styles on the market for pastas as well? I mean, you can have a lot of fun. Everything from star shapes and different colors. And this is good too. People are always looking to cook on a budget.
Definitely. This is a great way to kind of stretch your dollars, and you get the vegetables in your diet, and pasta's pretty inexpensive. But, you know, for a dish like this, we always kind of recommend in our classes in our cookbook, you know, it's also a great recipe to take something like leftover chicken from the night before and add that in and stretch it into a second meal. Or, you know, anything like canned beans, or that'd be an inexpensive protein to add to this as well.
I love leftovers. I'm one of those girls. I grew up with, you know, we don't waste, and you eat and you cook enough, which helps too. Especially if you're single or living alone, that you have 2 or 3 meals.
Yes. Yeah,
and
I like to call those planned overs, you know?
Oh, I like that.
Two extra chicken
leftovers. It's planned overs. Now, more to the CSU extension part. How long are the classes?
So we offer an 8-week class series that talks not only about stretching your food dollars, but good nutrition tips, ways for your family to become more physically active, as well as really good tips for keeping your food safe for your family to eat to prevent food poisoning. So it's an 8-week series. Each class lasts an hour and a half. They're really fun and interactive. We get up and do some some cooking, but we also do some physical activity in the classes. Yes, we do.
And then this cookbook as well, that's available. They can go through their website and everything is in there. But it's not just a cookbook with that type of recipe, but a whole other
wide
options,
variety of different ethnic recipes, but also quick and easy recipes that, moms on the go can really put together. And that cookbook is something that our participants receive as kind of their graduation present for continuing and taking all 8 of the classes. So,
Oh, that's great. I love this. Well, it sounds delicious and it looks delicious. And I love that you're doing this for the community, eating healthy. There's never enough information. So, Denise, back to you.
For more information on how you can snap into health this year and bring the opportunities to your neighborhood, go to this website. It's snapped.collo state.edu. Great information on that website.